Well, here's the thing. I liked the Blackbird so much that I even edited about a 1 to 2 minute clip just for this video. Here's the clip. So yeah, now it's time to mess around in the flight simulator. Well, we all know the flight simulator X-plane, right? Well, it has the SR-71 Blackbird, so let's mess around. So, first, I'm going to go to some random airport that has like a dirt or gravel strip, and I'm going to load there. It's called Morale, or yeah. Well, here we are in the simulator, and it's looking good so far. The cockpit looks good. Now, let's see if we can take off this magnificent piece of engineering on the short runway. Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't lag this much. Come on, lift off, lift off, lift off. Come on, lift off, lift off. You can do it. Come on, off. Okay, well, we slightly overran. And I think the physics in X-plane for the Blackbird, because it's a aircraft that you start off with, are way better. And I managed to find an add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I'm going to swap over to that flight simulator. I don't think the physics are realistic. I'm going to swap over to MSFS because this is lagging very, very much. So I will see you guys in like half an hour. So, I'm back in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I found Flight Sim Squadron SR71 on the website flightsim.to. It's quite weird actually, and just to test out the physics, I'm going to go to Gibraltar Airport because it has an okay length of runway. And that is arrival. So I'm gonna set it as departure, and I'll show you what I mean by the physics aren't the greatest. So, well, we've loaded in, and this is the cockpit. I know it's not like the normal SR71. It's kind of like, I feel like this is like taken off the King Air or something. I don't know. It's just like a King Air with powerful engines. But yeah, here's the cockpit. Why is my lagging again? So here's the cockpit, and I mean, it looks okay. The there's live cockpit, which is good. But another thing I hate about the SR71 is this middle beam. So I'm just going to squiz to the side here. And I have full throttle on. I've disengaged my parking brake. Are my engine started? Okay, there we are. Yeah, you see, because the physics aren't really that good. So, yeah, it's kinda hard to fly. But at least the frame rate's better than X-Plane, and the graphics are better. But I don't think the SR71 is this sporty. There's no way it can do barrel rolls like this. See, I don't even know how fast I'm going. You can't see how fast you're going. That's the problem with this add-on, but yeah. So I'm gonna come back and land. So I have full flaps and full landing gear out. I'm now being an aerobatic plane. Okay, so now I'm wondering, where's the airport runway? Okay, so I see the runway, and I'm gonna go land, and I'm gonna show you guys why I don't think this add-on is the best, but it also is the best. It's like the best SR71 thing that I could find, because the other one on flightsim.to was a Lego SR71, and that will be for a future video. But this one's fine for now. And I've just noticed this, that there's actually black paint on the, like more black paint on the like, how do I say it? There's more black paint on the nose of the aircraft. Like, look, it's darker. Okay, everything's ready. I just need to descend. Very professional approach here. I'm going to do something I would never do if I was to fly the Blackbird. And there is the runway. I just need to go left. So I am way above my like landing speed. My landing, how is the landing speed 80 knots? Way too slow. No wonder where the flaps are for the Blackbird. Yeah, I think this is basically a modified King Air with very, very powerful engines. Because the artificial horizon in the real SR-71 is very old school, and it's not a display like the one in the cockpit here. Lining up with the runway is hard, especially because of this huge beam in the middle. It's not as bad as the real one, but I wonder how pilots got around it. Seem to be having some frame rate issues today. Don't go upside down. Okay, so as I'm approaching for landing, we will, cause like, look, I've got my flaps down, I've got my gear down, I've got a lot of drag, and my speed is still 120 knots, and I don't think the Blackbird lands at 120 knots. So it's gonna be quite challenging, just one, because it's the Blackbird, it's always challenging, and two, well, visibility, and three, the physics aren't that good. And I'm too high. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the middle. And I don't think Gibraltar has the longest of runways, but yeah. 500. That comes from the Airbus A320neo, right? Please verify that for me. Awesome. This is the best approach that has ever been flown by a SR-71 pilot. I have not seen any better. Yeah, I'm gonna land through the cockpit. If it allows me to go back into the cockpit, that is, yeah, well. Welcome to Gibraltar. Yeah, the physics aren't that good. Welcome to Gibraltar. And then Now we're going to try a shorter runway. I don't know if this is going to work, but okay. We are going to try and land this plane at Courchevel Airport. So Courchevel, I spelled that wrong. Courchevel. I'm going to set that as a arrival. And I'm going to land there. Seem to be having very big frame rate issues today. Okay, well, we are loaded into Courchevel, or to the approach of Courchevel. I see the runway. I am very fast, and I don't think the Blackbird has reverse thrust, so I'm going to come in low so I can pitch up by the runway to increase drag and lose speed better, but don't sink. 500. Oh, shush. Oh, I'm lined up pretty well. Flaps seem to do nothing, but I've put them down anyway. Oh, come on. Frame rate, please build up again. Go at least 30 frames a second, please. Okay. This is going very well so far. Don't know if we're gonna stop. This plane isn't necessarily a quick stopper, but again, the physics aren't realistic. So, I'm flying at 95 knots in a Blackbird. I didn't know that was possible. Get down, 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 down. I need to descend. Okay. Ah, again. Yeah, well, this always happens. Well, I guess thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye.